Oh my goodness, there's people in this chat already. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Boardwalk. And it looks, well, actually we're at Yacht Club, but look at this beautiful, beautiful sunrise. Oh my gosh, I'm super pumped. It is well, I'll save my complaints on the weather right now because I know it's much colder elsewhere in the country. But it is definitely a little chilly this morning. So we are going to be doing the Princess 10K today, obviously virtually. And if you are wanting to join us, please feel free to do so. I will just be 1 second. I have to start my Nike Run app. Boom. All right. Oh, awesome. Congrats. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Wow. So pretty cool this morning already. We saw, I don't know, 4 or 5 runners, all of which seem to be doing princess stuff. 2 ladies just finished. I don't know if they did the half or they were just doing the 10K, but technically today would be the 10K, so that's why we're doing the 10K today. And tomorrow I'll be running the half. Location to be disclosed tomorrow, but it will be on Disney. So Donald is here with me again today. He said he survived last week, and so he was coming back out today. And I think he kind of regretted it. I mean, it's a little chilly for Florida. 50 degrees this morning is not my cup of tea. I'm more of like a 65 or 70 person myself. But yeah, so, thank you everybody for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it. As always, I'm going to try and keep the stream as steady as possible. Oh. Yeah, I think the thing that I don't like the most about morning runs, especially when they're cold, is it's pretty tough to, kind of stay loose. All your muscles feel very, very tight. Wow, so many people are out running today for Princess. That's awesome.
They're all going the other way.
They're all going, well, they've already gone out. Oh man, look at all these peeps. Everybody here. I should have printed out my I don't know, my bib. All right, so if you guys were watching last time, I'd mentioned about going out to the Swan and Dolphin. I don't know if you guys saw, but all these runners just came back from there. We're going to skip that part for right now. And we're going to go straight out to Hollywood Studios. Holy guacamole, Batman. You should, if you guys can't see how many people are out running right now, you'll see here in a second.
Yep.
Like, there are a ton of people out today. Everybody's dressed up. I'm always so lame. The only thing I'm sporting today is my my virtual marathon long sleeve shirt from this year. So but it is quite a beautiful morning, I must say. I know we started a little earlier than normal, but you just never know with the weather. And of course, probably could have started a little later, but why not? Oh, that breeze does not feel good though. You started your watch for running?
Yep.
All right. I don't know. So I forgot my watch today, guys. So I'm trying to track on my phone. And if it doesn't give me actual, voice, I don't know. If it doesn't tell me how far we're going, we'll be relying on Donald today. So I'm just letting Donald know now that I'm relying on him solely.
I'm gonna do like last week until you were almost done now.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
2 miles later. I'll be like, I'll catch you on the Skyliner. Wow.
He's flying. Yeah, this is really cool to see so many people out today doing their thing, running for the 10K or the half, whichever. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Little cutouts.
Airdropping Sam photos. Look what I'm doing.
Oh, somebody else's phone. I heard something talking. That might be mine. It's not.
Mine.
Woo.
Is it the Nike app that talks?
Yeah. I think other ones do too, but that's just the one that I'm used to. All right, so good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, good morning. If you're just joining us on the live stream, we are running the Boardwalk Resorts, Hollywood Studios Resorts, Epcot Resorts, whichever one you want to call it. And there are so many people out today. It's really, really cool. Everybody's out for some princess running. Some of these folks probably had reservations, hotel reservations. They kept them, they still came down, had a good time, and they're running today. So Melissa is a 10K 10 miles. No, a 10K is 6.2.
It's 10 kilometers.
Yes, 10 kilometers. There's always a nice sight to see, a little bit of Tower Terror over there in the distance, out across the water. So cool seeing so many others out today. I know I keep saying that, but it really is. Hey, very cool. It almost makes me feel like we're running the real 10K.
Yeah. So much Rapunzel theming.
I know.
And Cinderella.
So if you guys, So if you guys don't know, you've never done this before, we're now at Hollywood Studios. This is the gondola. And technically, if it was running, and we really didn't feel like running all the way back to Epcot, we could get on this gondola and take it all the way down to the station, change stations, and then continue all the way to Epcot. But we're not going to do that. We're going to run.
That would be cheating.
That would be cheating. And everybody right now is kind of using the shrubbery here, whatever you want to call that, as their loop spot. We're going to go down here to the end just so that we can get a little extra mileage in there. Whew. But
It's about 9/10 of a mile.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. We still have to go all the way back, make it around the lake. Boy, oh boy. But I'll tell you, I was saying that earlier, when it's cold out, man, your muscles tighten up so easily. Really tough. Leafy Vlogs. Missing you guys. Thanks for being on this morning, even though it's not really in a park. Choking on my spit. Fast Pass fam, love seeing everyone dressed up. Me too. Like I was saying earlier, it really kind of makes it feel like it is, the actual 10K. So, really exciting. I'm excited for tomorrow to see how many people are actually out tomorrow. How many people are going to be running where I'm going to be running. I won't be running here tomorrow. It'll be a different spot, but all the same, it will be fun nonetheless. So we've reached our kind of end point here. We could keep going all the way down that way. I don't want to go that way. So we're going to go back to Epcot. But again, I mean, just look at this beautiful sky. Sun is rising. It is really nice out today.
It's a nice break after yesterday.
Yes, that is also true. Caroline, good morning from England. Is it actually still morning over there?
Good afternoon.
That's what I thought. Let's see. Somebody said, cool that they put the cardboard photo op up. Yeah, I'm assuming Disney did that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know for sure, but that is still really cool. Look at this huge group of people all out here running today. Super cool. And now they're all at our backs. So we probably get passed by this large group of folks. But, whew. So Donald has actually never been over here before. He's been over to Boardwalk and stuff, but he's never actually taken this walkway. And as I told you guys before, this is probably one of my favorite places to run, especially for the full marathon, because it's kind of this nice scenic, I wouldn't say relaxing, because I definitely don't feel relaxed as I come through here at Hollywood Studios, but it's kind of more of like a soothing wind down, knowing that you're just that much closer to the end. And it's pretty scenic. And if you guys are hearing what sounds like chains, those are the keys in my pocket. Oh, don't trip. Dragging my feet. Pick them up. Whew. Amy, great question. Are masks required while you're running? And honestly, I don't know. I've been all over the place, and some places people aren't wearing a mask at all while they run here on property. It looked like they've been running for a while, so I'm assuming nobody said anything to them. I also see people wearing them. Donald and I am wearing them. A lot of people that are in the crowd behind us are wearing them. So it's more of those kind of like, I don't know, be safe than sorry.
It's encouraged.
Encouraged. If it was just Donald and I running, I would say I'd feel comfortable taking them off, but there's such a large group of people out here right now, you know, might be best to leave it on. But you guys can see everybody up here. They are stopping for a photo op. Show you the cutout here real quick. So, pretty cool. That's the only one I've seen. I don't know if there's another one out here somewhere.
Is this part of the normal course?
This would be part of the normal course.
So it may be why it's there.
Potentially. Trying to remember if there's actual mile marker through here. I can't remember. I say I really enjoy this part, but I think I also kind of block a lot of this stuff out of my head. Man, but it is a beautiful day today. Yeah, so you guys will see this guy. He's not wearing one. I don't know that anybody, you know, is like being a stickler about that. So, morning.
Woo, great job.
Woo. So, yeah, I forgot my bib. So when you do a virtual run, if you guys have never done one before, you're thinking about doing it, Disney will basically send you kind of like a quote-unquote digital package of some different things, discounts, I don't know, tips, and in that as well is another file that has your bibs in it. And so you can print those out and kind of pin them to yourself, you know, your shorts or your shirt for whenever you're running. Kind of lets everybody know what you're doing. So I think tomorrow I'll definitely have to do that for myself. And it looks like everybody's starting to make their way out towards Old Hollywood Studios. Morning. All right, so we are now going to hang a right. We're going to go through Boardwalk. Oh, it's getting cloudy. But under that sun. All right, I'm going to take a little walkie right here. Woo.
Put it on YouTube so I can run on the track. It's Josh.
Hi, yes.
Hi.
I am live streaming for the 10K today. Hi.
I want you right to you.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you very much. Have fun today. Oh, that was funny. Hi from Australia. Did Disney provide any property routes? I see Taylor got that. No, they don't provide anything like that. Dare I say that they probably don't like a lot of people coming out and running this virtually. As you guys could see, like, there wasn't a ton of people, but there's quite a bit of people over there on the walkway. And so they probably don't necessarily want that, but I don't know that they'll really do anything to stop that unless it really gets out of hand. So, but if you're interested, all of the resorts have running trails. So that's kind of what we're doing today. We're doing the, Epcot Resort running trail. I'd have to see the sign. I don't know if it actually incorporates the route all the way out to Hollywood Studios and back, but, that's a nice one. You come in here on the boardwalk, see some nice stuff. If you do this at around sunset, it's also a really nice time to run. Nice colors, lights come on the boardwalk. So, Jeff, way to go, Josh. Looks like a great day for a run. It is nice. Awesome job. Thank goodness it's not 88 degrees today. Beautiful Florida morning. Yes. Yes, thank goodness it's not 88 degrees because that would be rough as well.
In a totally different way.
Michelle, good morning, Josh. Can't believe it's been a year since the last one that I watched. Yeah, it's been well over a year since the marathon, which is a long time. And I think I might have told you guys this last week, maybe the week before, but I do have a 10K for Star Wars weekend. That's obviously, again, all virtual, but we'll be doing that as well in April. And even after today and tomorrow, we'll still be trying to come out and run on the Saturdays, give you guys something to watch later on. Again, like I was saying, I want to try and hit all of the resorts and do a little virtual kind of run at all of them. So we'll eventually get there. I'm excited to get back to Port Orleans because, that's been closed for forever now, it seems like. And the running trail out there, it's not too bad. It's pretty much all along the water, which is really nice. Hello from Finland. I don't think I've really seen too many people doing it, but occasionally you'll see some of these folks, they'll start running and then they'll put their arm up and they'll start walking and then they'll put their arm back up and they're going to start running. They're doing what's called the walk, run, walk, which is a really, really great technique to utilize for doing some of this stuff. It really helps you to kind of conserve a lot of that energy and use it a little better throughout the entire length of the race. So I'm really making Donald work today. We're gonna go down the slope to the gate. We're gonna come back up and get some elevation in. So so as you guys can see, Epcot's not open yet, so they do have gates up. But you can still run down to the barriers here and get a little extra. Donald cheated. He cut off like 5 feet.
That was not instructed properly.
Oh boy. All right, Donald, so I gotta ask, as we are coming up on our circuit here, we're coming back around to where we started, how are we looking on distance?
You want to know now or then?
I want to know now because I'll be able to.
2.2.
2.2, not bad. So we've got to do this about 3 more times. No, I'm sorry. 2 more times. I can't do math today.
I think you can do it 3 more times. I'm being paced by a dog.
Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Very curious. All right, so here's the running trail. This is what I was talking about for anybody who's interested when you're here. This trail does not include the walk or run out to Hollywood Studios. So you can see it's only 0.8 miles. It just goes around the lake. And basically what we're doing is we are right here. We're gonna come back around, go across, and like over here is where it goes out to Hollywood Studios. So we're gonna go out and back and do the loop again. So, yeah. Whew. So I see a lot of people are talking about coming back for 2022. I'm assuming most everybody has seen that Disney has officially released some more details on 50th. Starting October 1st of this year, which is going to be really cool, and it'll be a great time. And we're going to get more details as we get closer to that date, but perfect time to start planning for a huge, what do they call it, the world's most magical celebration. So I really love running on the boardwalk. I'm sure that it's not true, but I feel like I always have a little bounce in my step.
That's true. Wood is better than concrete.
Huh?
I mean, wood is supposed to be better.
Is it supposed to be better?
Yeah.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
Concrete just no
give.
Yeah. So just when we started, we had a nice little sun coming up and no clouds. Now we've got nothing but clouds. And, I think we're getting a little crooked on you guys there.
There's another cutout.
Oh, there's another cutout. Nice, it's Moana. Moana. Away, away, something, something. Come on, it's time you knew. The village of Matanui. Oh no, what's happening? The gimbal is all over the place this morning. Right as we break underneath the walkway here, I'm gonna walk just for a second. I gotta reset this. It's all over the place. Whew. Seems to be balanced okay. I'm not sure what is going on. Sorry guys, I know it's a little choppy at the moment. perfect. Good morning from Japan.
Whoa.
Good morning. It's got to be like 1 o'clock in the morning there.
Is it?
No, not that late. Come on, Donald. Be smarter.
Please ask the person from Japan what time it is.
What time is it in Japan? Okay, it's not 1 o'clock, but I don't know. Maybe 3 or 4? If it was like 8 o'clock here, 3 hours back in California. It's got to be somewhere around there. Morning.
Morning.
100 people are on the live stream this morning. Good morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, or if you've been here for a while. And it is 10:45 in Australia right now. Saturday night. Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna cross over, so yeah. All right. Anyways, we are over here at the Boardwalk Yacht Club, Beach Club Resorts by Epcot. We are actually now making our way to Hollywood Studios. And if you guys can't tell, we're running because they're opening the park up early just for us to get on Rise of Resistance. That's a total lie. Just want to see if people would look. No, not yet. So we are running out to Hollywood Studios. We're going to turn around, make our way back to Epcot. But as you guys can see, everybody's getting out and ready to head into Hollywood Studios. Oh, look at that out there. They're running on the other side.
Good morning.
And what I was talking about earlier, I don't know if you guys could hear, because sometimes the mic doesn't pick up everything, but one of these ladies up ahead of us has a timer. And so when the timer goes off, they're walking. And then when it goes off again, they'll run. So that's what they're doing right now. But I was pointing out, these ladies are running on the other side. How'd they get over there? That would be like the ultimate loop. Whew. Oh, I'm so curious now. Where are they coming from? Oh, are they taking this up? That is actually quite ingenious. I'm trying to remember if there's an actual sidewalk up there on the bridge. I think there is. So this girl, she's about ready to go up. There is, I can see the sidewalk cutting back across. Oh, that's actually really smart. I think either everybody's taking a longer route than we are, which might be the case, or everybody got up really early to run, because this is now our second time coming out here, and we're not seeing anywhere near the amount of people running that we were seeing earlier. Everybody's probably got out early so they could go to Hollywood Studios maybe. No. Oh, Mickey Ice Cream Bar down on the sidewalk. That is our running hazard.
Move to the side, guys.
Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear, but starting to be able to hear the Hollywood Studios music loop. Tower of Terror in the distance again. And I see there's been a lot of comments. I'll answer you guys just in a minute. When we get to the top of the slope here, we'll take a little walk. And then that's when I can actually read. Otherwise, it'll probably just sound like jibber jabber. Mile will go across, and so we are coming up to Hollywood Studios. Bus stop station to our left. Gondola station is straight ahead. Perfect. Lorenzo, where is the camera? Not sure what you mean. Swan and Dalton side it's a dead end on that side. Oh, okay. Well, it's good to know. I'm glad that I now know that, because I wouldn't like to go out there and then hit a dead end and have to turn around and come back. Oh, Lorenzo, greetings from Spain. Stephanie, should we be concerned that they have not released Wine and Dine 2021 dates yet? They are out by now usually, aren't they? They are. And I was just talking to Donald a little bit about this morning before we started. That usually by next month in March, we've also already gotten the new marathon weekend dates. So, I think with the current situation, there will probably be no actual events this year. They'll probably do the Wine and Dine as a virtual, and signups will get released probably in the later half of the year, maybe closer to May or June. So from some of the words that I've been hearing from, I wouldn't say inside sources, but from some other cast members, is that they will have masks all the way out through the rest of this year, up till 2022, and then hopefully we'll kind of see that go away. But I would bet, don't get your hopes up, there will probably not be a physical Wine and Dine again this year. So probably will be virtual. Dudes and dudes, glad to see you running. Me too, I'm glad to see myself running. Living in Diz, awesome job, Josh. What kind of camera are you able to live stream with and not bounce? I'm actually just using my cell phone. We're rocking it out on the iPhone, and we're using an older generation of the Zhiyun crane. It's their first model. I think I picked this up at full price back in, I want to say 2017, I think, the later part of 2017. So this gimbal is easily going to be going on 4 years if it isn't already. As far as the model goes, it is all metal, so it is not light, but it does the job pretty well. It seems like the motors might be starting to go, because every so often I got to rebalance it a little bit, but it is old. And I don't know that these gimbals are really made to like live stream and compensate for my arm bouncing the whole time while I'm running. So I'm glad that it is stable. I always feel like it probably isn't, because for me, I'm seeing it bounce in front of my face. So that's why I always say, hopefully it's pretty steady for you guys and not all bouncy, but I have the DJI Osmo 3, works pretty good. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I haven't really gone over to the DJI stuff other than on my drones. I've kind of always been a fan of Zhiyun, and maybe at some point we'll switch and I'll go that way, but if I do, it'll probably be for an actual work project with our JTR media stuff. So 130 people. Thank you everybody for being here, whether you're enjoying a cup of coffee from the comfort of your couch, or you're running along on the treadmill, or still laying in bed without any clothes on. I don't know. I just want to say that we appreciate you being here and watching. Give us a thumbs up. Donald's here today. He won't be with me tomorrow. He's making me run the half marathon all by myself.
Yep.
There will be no guilt tripping, I guess, to get him to change his mind otherwise.
Nope.
But it'll be fun. We'll be running from a different location tomorrow. It's one that I have not ran at yet. So I'm excited. And it'll be good. 13.1 miles tomorrow. A couple hours.
Yay.
Yay!
I feel that by doing this last week and this week, I ran a half marathon.
Oh, okay. That works, I guess. Morning. Oh, sometimes I get a little whiff of the pollen. Does not smell good. Morning. Morning again. I've seen her like 4 times, I think. So, normally, in a regular run, you wouldn't see these people time and time again like this. I think it's really cool that you kind of, I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit more of like a group mentality. Because you see these same people, and it's kind of like every time you see them, everybody's pretty cheery. Hello, hi, good luck, keep going, you're doing great. You know, normally, and of course I would never display this on the live stream, I get an internal rage during the actual half marathon or the full marathon while I'm running. And, sorry. You know, because you'll have some people that like, they pass you, and then you're like, I'm gonna pass them back, and so you like pick up the pace a little bit.
Morning.
And then you pass them, and then like, oh no, I need to stop and walk, and then here they come, they pass you again, and then you're like, I'm gonna run, and then you catch back up to them, and it just becomes this whole thing the whole time. In a sense, actually helps, I think, for me to push me to keep going. But in this case, it's really nice, you know, especially to come out here and do it virtually like it is. Super, super cool. Taylor says everyone's heading to Hollywood Studios. Yes, a lot of people are heading into Hollywood Studios. Morning. Great job.
Good job.
Super cool. If you guys don't know, there is a certain age limit that you have to be to officially run the 5K, 10K half in the full. I don't know about the virtuals, but if you have kids and you're thinking about it, keep that in mind. Look out for that kind of stuff. I don't remember what it is because I don't have kids, so I wouldn't be able to help you with that one. These clouds, they're not helping me. My legs are warm, my arms are warm. My midsection is freezing. Whew. A foot shuffler. A foot shuffler? I've never heard such a thing. Have you ever been behind a foot shuffler? Morning. Oh, he's drawing now. That's cool. I don't even know what that is. Whew. Oh no, Jennifer says it's 16 with a real feel of 6. Can't wait to run again. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. That is terrible. I definitely won't be able to read here soon. The wind is making my eyes water. So now it looks like I'm crying. Which, usually during the second half of the marathon, I wish that I was. Oh, you're all right. All right, so we're gonna come up here to the boardwalk and we're gonna just do a nice little walk because we just ran that whole length from Hollywood Studios back out. A foot shuffler, someone who drags their feet. Oh, are you sure you weren't running behind me? I tend to do that a lot. Living this, as Josh said, you know, when you run, all of your body circulates through your legs. Very minimal to your upper half. Well, that makes perfect sense. Whew. Charleston, South Carolina, Donald.
Hey.
It's 40 degrees there right now.
Close to here.
Michelle, yes, a foot shuffler. They drag their feet on the pavement. I don't think I've really ever noticed that. I think maybe because if in the previous years I've always had music on in my AirPods, so I don't really hear it. And I try to not be somebody who's looking down. I try to be somebody who's looking up most of the time while I'm running, so I don't really notice it that much. And I know I definitely didn't notice it last year because I was trying to pay attention to the live stream. Dudes and dudes, jelly rolls, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I'm actually not a fan of jelly rolls. I would be perfectly okay if it went away. Living in Diz, are you, Josh, you making up your own course? I mean, making up my own course, not really. So for anybody out there who doesn't know, the course that we're running right now is basically a piece of the marathon course from years past during marathon weekend. I've never run the actual physical Princess Half Marathon or the 10K, so I don't really know what the route looks like. But for the real marathon, this is basically the last kind of, I don't know, eighth of your entire run. Is you come out of Hollywood Studios and you take that walkway down along the water and you make your way all the way out to here. You take the boardwalk and the beach club around and you go back into Epcot. So that is the route that we're doing. So I didn't really make it up. Disney's kind of had it here before for previous runs. But I like it because it is pretty long. So by the time that we get back around to where we started, it's about 2.2, 2.3 miles. And if you guys were here last week, and if you weren't here last week, Donald and I ran over at Coronado Springs. And sad to say I probably won't ever run there again. Beautiful resort, but the distance for us to run was not very long. It was like, felt like it was what, just under a mile?
Yeah.
So one full loop was just under a mile. So that's a lot of just seeing the same stuff.
In all fairness, that's all this boardwalk loop is too. If you don't go to Hollywood Studios, it's the same distance.
That's also true. So if you didn't hear Donald said that basically that's the same thing here if you only run around the lake. But by adding the out and back to Hollywood Studios, we add basically an entire extra mile to our run. And so that's why I like this, because you're running the same area less and getting much further in distance as you go. So, you know, realistically, I think Donald and I should only really have to do this one last time, and then we should be at our 10K marker.
Well, I should be over it according to this.
And we'll slightly be over it too. So we won't even have to go as far as to come back around, but we'll just have to wait and see where we're at as we make our approach back from Hollywood Studios. So all right, now they've opened up the gates, but we're not going to actually go down there because we're live streaming. I don't want to record security or anything like that, so we're just going to go down to the barriers and we're going to turn around. And so what we're doing here is we're just trying to get some elevation. Good morning. He's not paying attention. Didn't even wave at us, guys. All right.
Running around that.
Oh, Donald, he's doing it the right way this time. Whew. Miss Flipper, have you done poly to contemporary? So here's my issue with doing poly to contemporary. You have to go through security. And so I would not do all the way to contemporary. If I would go over there, it would just be poly to Magic Kingdom and back. So having to go through security twice, basically, because you're going to go through security at the boat drop-off coming from Grand Floridian, and then you're going to run all the way out to Contemporary, and then as you come back, you're going to have to go through security again at Contemporary. So, I mean, is it a huge deal? Probably not, but at the same time, I don't know that Disney really wants people kind of running through the highly trafficked park areas. So I'll tell you what, though, I'm glad that I drank a full cup of coffee this morning. That's a lie, because now I have to pee. So, like I was saying, so we're coming back up to kind of where we started. Last time around, I showed you guys the running loop, which is right up here on the right-hand side. If you look, you'll see the running trail board. And that's only around the lake, and it's 0.8 miles. So it's not really very far. All right. Whew. Let's see. Sorry, I know my hand keeps coming up. I'm just trying to scroll the chat a little bit. David says, good morning from upstate New York. I bet it's cold there. This is one of my favorite places to run. A Disney alum of 95. Awesome. Michelle, and I think Taylor kind of answered this, but I'll certainly answer it again. Are there more virtual runs coming up? So ideally, half marathon for Wine and Dine in November is going to be a virtual run. With all indications and what I've been hearing from Disney, it doesn't sound like it's going to be an actual event. It's going to be a virtual one. So that'll be the next one for you to sign up for. And you can certainly walk that. The way that any of these events work that are virtual is you basically just go out and do it yourself and time yourself. And when you're done, you take that time and you submit it to Disney. And it doesn't matter how long it takes you to do it. Disney will still send you all of the medals and everything. So it's actually a nice kind of benefit over doing an actual run, because if you're not really ready for it and you get to the point where you're really slowing down and the balloon ladies catch you and then you get swept by the bus, they will take you back up to the front. And, it's not a huge deal if you do get swept. I know people get a little bit, kind of upset and sad about it, but it happens to the best of us. It happens to all of us. So that's one nice thing about the virtual runs, is that you can just kind of take as much time as you need to do it. And when you're done, you just submit that time to Disney and they send you all your stuff. So today, I'm going to actually be using this as my 10K time today, which I'll submit to Disney later tonight. And then for the half marathon tomorrow, once I'm done with that, I'll submit that to Disney. And Disney will then send me all my stuff, probably by July. That's a joke. It took Disney forever to send everybody all their stuff for marathon weekend. So,
she's now standing.
Oh, she's now standing. Oh, she was leaning up against the boardwalk, and now she's standing. So if you guys missed that, yeah, Moana, Disney put out these nice little cutouts for people, knowing that they were going to be running here. So that's really nice.
I was going to say, I think another great thing though now, since silver linings and all, for these virtual runs, it's a great chance to practice or train on your own without that pressure, and you get to do it on your own home turf. So if you've considered doing a Disney one, it's a great way to kind of warm up to it.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Donald, he always knows exactly what to say. It's like he's practiced. Like it's part of his real job or something. Fast Pass fam, what kind of mask is comfortable to run in? I can't tell you that. That's something that kind of what was going on with what Donald was saying. Being able to do this run in the own comfort of your own home, an area in which you live, that's something that you just kind of have to experience with, experience. The running is really getting to me, guys. That's something that you're gonna have to experiment with for a mask. So everybody's wearing something different. You're gonna see everybody here, they're wearing the paper mask, the cloth masks. Donald wears a paper one, and I wear a cloth one. Let's see if I can do this without messing up the stream. You can see I'm wearing the cloth one right now. A lot of people are wearing the paper ones. This one, not this exact same one, I've got multiple ones, but it has been pretty comfortable the entire time. I've not had any issues with it. I'm gonna switch this back real quick. Oh, you're okay. I just make sure that I wash it so that I'm not wearing the same sweaty mask every time. And it's really different, right? So, for me, I have to have this because if I'm trying to talk and run, the mask is gonna fall down my face. And this mask that I have actually has a strap on the back, so it holds it to my face pretty well, and I don't have to worry about it falling down. Whew. The Disney Baker, break time coming up, donuts and cookies. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Just so that Oh my gosh, the 150 people that are on watching me run right now, and Donald, you guys are awesome. But I want all of you to bear witness to what I'm about to say. I was told by someone in this party of 2 running along the water that I may get a donut from Everglades tomorrow after my half marathon. So just want everybody to hear that. Somebody's on the hook. They got my hopes up. But donuts from Everglades sound like absolutely amazing right now.
That's why I run.
What time is it?
8:15.
Oh boy. I think we could be done in time to make it to Disney Springs. Ooh, before it gets busy. We all know that the longest line is going to be Gideon's. And hopefully Everglades wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know. Donuts 2 days in a row? Is that okay? Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know. We make our own rules.
Whew. Yeah, so again, I don't know why I always bring this up. It seems like when we're on our way to Hollywood Studios, but if you guys are joining us for the first time, this is the virtual 10K for Princess, the quote-unquote unofficial virtual 10K here at the Epcot Resorts, even though we're on our way to Hollywood Studios. So if you guys want, you can watch us later on and run the same trail virtually, or if you come to Disney, you can always run it again too. So fun is probably the wrong word. Woohoo! Fun is probably the wrong word, but it is an enjoyable running route to take, I think. My own personal opinion. So, Donald, I'm loving it. Donald is pulling out the spirit. I'm very much somebody that, like, while I'm running, I kind of like to be in my own little world. And I don't really ignore anybody. You know, if somebody shouts or says, hey, I respond. But Donald over here, every time somebody's coming by, he's like, what's up? Putting the arms up, doing a little cheer. He is bringing the spirit. So here comes a large group. Well, this isn't a large group, but almost done.
Almost there.
Yes, yes. We got some more people coming though. So some more runners that we didn't see the last time.
Ooh.
Woo! Almost there. See, this is what is really, really great about a Run Disney event. I love the outfit. Awesome. This is so cool. Like, I got a huge smile on my face. This is what I love about these Run Disney events. It's always so great. Everybody's always so cheerful and excited, even if they might be in a little bit of pain. So really, really cool. And I love it. All right, so we're coming to the end of our out and back. We're basically going to turn around up here and start making our way back to Epcot. And if you've never taken this little walkway before, it's really, really nice. Again, it's one of my favorite places to run. Well, we've got the bus stops of Hollywood Studios to our left. We've got the gondola station coming up straight ahead of us. And they've already started letting people at least start to get lined up. Whew. Yeah, look at that, huh? Nice. All right, so if you're wanting to do this route, the only thing that's different from what Donald and I are doing compared to everybody else, everybody's kind of getting to this right here, and they're looping back around and heading back, just so that we can get a little extra mileage in. We're going down to the end, then we turn around and we come back. So, Circus Bear. So we're going to Everglades. Good morning, buddy. I don't know if we're actually going to go this morning, but it does sound fantastic. And, oh my goodness, almost 200 people. You know what? I've never been one to, like, you know, tell any of our subscribers to really, like, go do something or tell somebody that they should do this, but hear me out here. I think what would be an amazing thing if Gideon's could do it would be to have a coffee stand or something, a coffee window, so that, I mean, obviously this is for me because I really like their peanut butter iced coffee, but so that others too, you can just walk up, get your coffee. You don't have to wait in the super long line unless you really want to get cookies and cake. That, I think, is a fantastic idea. And if you think that's a great idea, at Gideon's Cookies or at Gideon's Bakehouse and let them know. Because that place is so popular, and I could have a coffee from there every single time, but man, I really don't like waiting in that long line. I feel like the music's a lot louder than it was when we came in earlier, and I think that's because they kind of almost have the park open. So, woo. All right, so this is basically the end. I think you guys did see somebody was running, and they're actually doing the entire length of the bus loops, and they're coming back. So we're not going to do that. We're going to be slightly lazy. Karen Cook, how are you? I feel like we haven't seen you comment in a while. Definitely deserve a donut after today. I appreciate that. But I have to save my calories for tonight, because tonight we are doing a cooking class again with Chef Adam, and we're going to be doing the Canadian bacon cheddar cheese soup from Canada Pavilion in Epcot, or from the Food and Wine booth in Canada. And we're also going to be having the croque monsieur sandwich from France, and I will be making a mixed drink tonight as well to go with dinner. So, kind of exciting. I could eat, basically, I could like drink an entire pot full of that Canadian bacon cheddar cheese soup, whatever you call it, because it is just so fantastic. And I have to, I kind of have to redo it, because the last time I did it, it was like super thick. It was like fondue, and it was because I used heavy cream. So I kind of have to like make it up for myself. But if you want to join in tonight, make sure to stop by. There will be a scheduled live stream going up later today for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what I always like to say is I like to tease that you'll probably just see me in total disarray. Because inevitably, even though I think I have got all the ingredients, normally I don't. You know, normally I'm still missing something, like my measuring spoons or my cups, or I don't know, flour or something. So it's always fun, and I'm excited for it today. But definitely a donut tomorrow after the half marathon. There's no doubt about that one.
You hope.
I hope so.
I think a half marathon deserves it.
Whew. Somebody asked, where's my tutu at? I should get one for tomorrow. But sadly, I don't have one. I don't have one, unfortunately. So Taylor said I should get one because it's in the spirit of the princess half marathon type of deal. So I should get one, but I don't know if I will. Probably not. I'll probably be lame again like I am today and just wear another runDisney long sleeve. Whew. Lori, OMG, want to be there so bad. My son is moving to that area in April, and I will visit a lot. That's awesome. Nico, a sheets tent? Oh my gosh, if they put a sheets down here, all right, first off, I would pay somebody, all right, to go to Sheets. If there's a Sheets here in Florida, let's say around Disney somewhere or near property, all right? Woo! Look at this, so much cheering. If there was a Sheets near Disney property, I would literally pay somebody to go to Sheets and get me mac and cheese bites and I don't know, maybe a Gatorade, something to drink probably, and have you bring that to me throughout the race, throughout the marathon at least. I would require, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 Sheets, pick-me-ups. I would literally pay somebody to do that. That would be the greatest thing ever. So when the route for the full marathon went by McDonald's, last year it did not. In previous years when it's gone by McDonald's, there would always be somebody who would literally go down and buy small fries in like vast quantities and bring them up and hand them out to runners, which I think is amazing. I had some one year and they were great. So the spirit in which a lot of these people for these events come out and cheer on others and try to provide some like support is it's phenomenal, astronomical on a totally different level. So I always try to say, give them a big thanks if you're running and while you see them. So Karen, oh no, I've been out of the loop for a little while. I had a double knee replacement. Oh my gosh. That is terrible. Hopefully recovery is going well. I know that they basically put you in a surgery and it's like the next day they get you up and walking. So I can only imagine. Whew. Ventures by D, beautiful weather for you to run today. It is. I would like it if it was a little bit warmer, but it's okay. I'll take it. I'm still sweating regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, was somebody? Hi! How are you guys? Going to Hollywood Studios? Yeah. Did you get a Rise of the Resistance pass? Yeah. Oh, congrats, have fun. I thought I heard somebody say Josh, but I wasn't sure. Lori, the chicken sandwich at Everglades is amazing. Haven't tried that one yet. Got some boats going by. Whew. How are we on distance here?
We're done.
Oh, we're done?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're done.
I just figured we'd go the rest of the way, that I had to walk for a minute.
Awesome. All right, so hold on one second. Cut out there for a second, guys. I wanted to stop my my run tracker. So I think a lot of these people are actually probably running the half marathon today. Almost done.
Between 10 and 11.
There you go. Oh, see? So she is doing the half marathon today. She just said she's between 10 and 11. So I would guess it's probably what a lot of people are doing. The other thing too, when you do these virtual events, you don't necessarily have to do your 10K and your half on different days. You really don't even have to do, if you're doing marathon weekend and you're doing like the Dopey Challenge, you don't even necessarily have to do all of those on a different day. I know some people, they just run the full marathon and then they will cut out the times for each of those events to submit times. If that makes sense. So basically you run your marathon, and when you hit your 5K marker, you take that time, and you can submit that. When you hit your 10K, you take that time and submit that. When you run your halfway point, you submit that, and then you submit your half marathon. So you kind of just do it all in one go. Obviously, it's not the same.
I was gonna say.
It's not the same, but some people do that. There are no rules. I love that little cheating cough there, Donald.
What was the word last week?
Oh yeah, what was it? Morally responsible. So that is something that you could do, especially if it's your first time. Again, you know, kind of getting into your own comfort level of doing these things.
Wanna finish
But
it?
no, I'm actually good to we'll just go right back. I mean, unless you really want to. At that point, listen, Donald is trying to encourage me to continue back around the boardwalk again. I would dare say, Donald, why not save that energy for a run tomorrow?
All right.
So, yeah, so we finished, which is really great. And if you've never done this before, maybe you're going to do it today on the treadmill or something, wherever you're at. You just take that time and you sign into runDisney.com and you go to your account. Congrats!
Great job.
You just get onto runDisney.com and you can submit your time. And if that's all you have, eventually they'll send your stuff out to you. So, you know, I am kind of excited because this is the first princess one that I've ever got to do. Even though it's not the real one, but it still counts for something. So, whew. And you can hear some other people are still yelling, cheering others on. Oh, did they bring the cardboard cutouts? Woo! Good job, everybody! Yeah, you guys too. Awesome job. Great job, everybody. Yay! So I think everybody else, it seems like they probably ran their half today. And the 10K. I saw a lot of these bibs have the 19.3, so they're actually doing the challenges, which you guys can do.
Great job, guys.
And as part of that, that's kind of what I was talking about, where you can kind of do that all in one day if you really wanted to. But tomorrow, I'll be out doing the challenge, which I'm doing the same thing a lot of these people are. 19.3. So, wow, a lot of people out.
Great job.
This is the
challenge called if you do both.
Oh, I'm sure somebody could probably pull it up in the chat, because I don't really remember what the name of the challenge actually is. But you'll see on their bibs it says 19.3, and so that's the 6.2 and then the 13.1 on 2 different days. So, whew. Nico, is that loop mostly concrete? Yes. Unless you stay kind of on the boardwalk, yacht and beach club like loop around the lake, you might get a little bit more of like a, I don't know, maybe a 75-25 wood and concrete. But if you do the additional run like we were doing all the way out, it's probably like 90% concrete. So it is a little bit hard on the feet, but you know, what can you do? Lori, do the half marathon today and get it over with. No. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Separate event. Separate event.
We do it.
Donald is digging himself into a hole, everybody. I'm going to drive by his place tomorrow and drag him out of bed and make him run the half tomorrow.
About that. I move.
Oh, man. So, excellent. Thank you to everybody who's here. We've got some more runners coming up. This concludes today's 10K virtual run. If you want to run tomorrow for the half, please be sure to stop by. And I will leave you with this beautiful scenic shot of the boardwalk area. Thanks everybody for being here. And I will see everybody tomorrow for the half. Bye. Oh boy, this is one thing I always struggle with. Maybe. What is going on? All right. Thanks, guys.